All right, so what you think about the verdict?
Well, I guess justice was served, but I think it might have been a little bit too much. But, I guess it is what it is, and you gotta do right by the people, and, they won't crucify you like that. So it's a sad day, but, at the same time, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I appreciate it.
You want to say on camera for TV 313? Just a quick.
I think
quick word.
I don't think he got what. I don't think he should have got all that. But you know how it works. Somebody always wants to put somebody out.
Right.
It always works that way. Let's blame somebody. Let's make a public figure out of somebody and just slam them into the ground. So now his family and nobody has nothing. That's how it works. So.
All right, appreciate it.
Good man upstairs will take care of him. You'll see. He'll be back out.
What's going on, Detroit? TV 313 in the house on this historic day. The verdict was in on the Kwame Kilpatrick case, and if you haven't already heard, let me be the first to tell you that he was found guilty on 38 of 40 counts, I believe. We're getting some feedback from the community. How you doing, sir?
Fine, brother. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. What's your name?
My name is Ariel.
Okay, and who do you represent?
I represent all the taxpayers in the city of Detroit.
There you go, there you go. So how do you feel about this verdict?
Man, it's sad that a man is being taken away from his family, but I feel glad that a man is being corrected for the wrongs that he's done to the people he's responsible for taking care of.
Mm-hmm. That's right, that's right. You can't do dirt and expect to get away clean.
Not at all.
Not in this day and age with all the technology.
Especially if you're somebody that's supposed to be taking care of the people. I'm not sure exactly where it says it in the Bible, but it's a wolf shall befall the shepherd that feeds himself and not his flock. That's what happened. And I'm not going to say he was the first person to do corruption, because I mean, the city itself, ever since we started off as a fort, we've been corrupt.
That's correct.
And everybody who's been involved in it, they've had some sort of underhanded dealings, whether it's been, they had a good run or they had a bad run. Everybody's done something, but Mr. Kilpatrick was a little bit sloppy. Should have been Frank Lucas when he was too busy being Nicky Barnes. You know what I mean?
Do you think he rose to power too soon, and that he was really immature and too young to handle all the responsibilities of the mayor's office?
Of course. I think he was way too young. I'm not gonna say he was too young to handle some responsibility, but he was too young to handle the recourse of that responsibility. But then again, you gotta ask yourself, if you were that age, would you be doing the same thing?
Well, you're taught from a very young age what's right and what's wrong.
Right.
And you don't get to that point without knowing that what you're doing is wrong.
Right. But as we grow up and we get older, we decide within ourselves to make compromises.
That is correct.
I've made some. I'm sure you've made some, and this brother's made some too. And we got to see how far we can stray from the path that we've been reared on.
That's
but
right.
Check the track record. The path is looking a little crooked. So you can't fault a man from learning the wrong thing.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely got some lessons to learn, and I guess he'll be learning quite a few in the next few years.
Oh, yeah.
What about his father, Mr. Kilpatrick? He was found, I think, guilty on only one count. So I think things might work out for him personally, but I'm sure he's devastated for his son.
I'm sure everybody's devastated, but then again, it could be worse. And when I say it could be worse, I mean you couldn't be prosecuted in the States. You could, be prosecuted somewhere else. I mean, we see how they handle situations like this outside the United States. So consider yourself lucky you're in trial, and
that is correct.
Consider yourself lucky we ain't show up to the Manugian Mansion with K's cocked and torches lit, because it was time for you to go.
Well, there you have it. Well, I don't think we can get any stronger words than that.
Thank you for speaking with me. I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right.